Hi everyone, Joe Bavonese from Uncommon Practices here with the first video in the Internet Marketing Referral Success video series. This is video 1, where I will describe the great opportunities that Google Places gives you for showing up on the first page of Google for free. Ever since October of 2010, the Google Places profile listings are now, for the first time ever, showing up integrated in the free organic listings in the center of the page. And usually they're at the top of the page, the most valuable real estate in search engines. Remember, Google controls about 70% of search traffic and 90% of search on mobile phones, with mobile phones getting a greater percentage of search every month. Here's an example of a Google search for marriage counseling in Seattle, Washington. There's a couple of ads at the top, and then you'll see these little red balloons, A through F, and these are all Google Places profiles at the very top of the screen, showing up without scrolling. These profiles are free to create, and this video will show you exactly how to create a listing that can show up right on page 1. Getting on page 1 used to require a lengthy, arduous process. I should know. I've been trying to do it for about 8 years and have figured out how to do it, and now Google comes along with these profiles and makes it easier than ever. The starting place to create a free profile on Google Places and Google Maps is simply google.com/places. And you'll see this rather odd-looking woman holding a giant red icon with a black dot in the middle. And where it says Get Started, you want to click on that, and then you will have to sign in with a Google account. And if you don't have a Google account, you can click where it says Create an Account Now on the right side, and you can use any email. It doesn't have to be a Gmail account. It can be any email, any password, and sign in, and then you have your Google account ready to go. Then you get to this page, and you simply click on the blue there on the right where it says List Your Business. And Google Places profiles are all tagged to a phone number. They want to prove that you are a real business and that you actually have an office phone number. So you want to put in your phone number there and then click on Find Business Information. And this will help Google go through their database of phone numbers and see if you're in their system. If you're not in their system, you'll see something like this, which asks you to fill out some basic information: your address, the name of your business, your city, etc. Be absolutely sure to put in your email address, that's your business email address, your website, a description of your services, and try to include as many high search keywords here as possible. And I will tell you some of the highest keyword searches are for counseling, psychotherapy, anxiety, depression, anger management, and cheating, if you work for couples, is a very high search term. So you may want to include those words somewhere in your description. The last part of this form, where it says category, is also very important. You want to put 5, up to 5, but you want to put all 5 categories that describe your business. So simply type in a category like counseling and hit return on your keyboard, and it will show you anything that has counseling in it. Use counseling, psychotherapy, psychologist, social worker, family counselor, child psychologist, anything like that that describes your services. They'll also ask you for a couple of things about your operating hours, the types of payments you accept, and I recommend that you fill all of these fields out. There's definitely evidence that the more you fill out, the higher your ranking. Then they ask you if you have any photos. They'll allow you to put up to 10, and videos they'll allow you to put up to 5. And again, you'll do better in the rankings on those little A through F alphabetical rankings the more photos you have and the more videos you have. Photos can be of yourself, your office, the outside of your office, anything that relates to your business. Videos first have to be uploaded to YouTube before you can enter them here. But again, adding videos will really help you show up higher on the Google results page. And when you're all done, you click on the Submit button circled in red at the bottom of the screen. Very important, if you don't hit Submit, none of this information will show up in Google. And now Google will have to validate that you're really you, and they will give you two options. Either send you a postcard with a PIN number and tell you how to enter it into your Google account, and your profile will not go live on the internet and in the Google system until you finish the submission process. If you want a different name, you can just put in a different name here and then hit Finish at the lower left, and you're done creating your profile. Sometimes Google will ask you if you'd prefer they will call your office in about 5 seconds when they give you that option, and then they'll just give you that PIN number through a voicemail on your phone. Now I want to give you a few more examples of how this works. Here I went to Google and typed in "find a psychologist in Chicago, Illinois." Again, a couple of paid ads at the top, and then there again we have 6 Google Places accounts with their profiles and their phone numbers absolutely for free showing up at the top of the page. Now here's some tips. You may want to go to Google Maps to see if you already have a profile. Simply go to Google Maps and put in your name and city, and you'll see if you have a profile. Now the tricky part of this is you may have a profile, but it may not be verified, and if it's not verified, it will not show up when people search for help. If it says business owner with a question mark in the upper right corner, it means your profile has not been verified and will not show up in the free organic search listings. Here's an example of what I mean. In the upper right corner, here's an example of someone in San Diego, and it says owner verified listing. Therefore, we know that this profile is showing up in the free search results. However, Lynn in San Diego, when we go to her Google Maps profile and click on it, it says business owner question mark, which is the telltale sign that this has not been verified. If you see this in your profile, click on business owner question mark, and then it will give you the opportunity to sign into your Google account, edit your information in your profile, and submit to verify your listing. And again, if your listing is not verified, it will not show up in the free search results. I want to give you an example of my Google Maps Google profile. You'll see above my picture there on the right it says owner verified. You'll see in the red rectangle categories. We have all 5 categories. We have 10 photos and we have 5 videos. So I've loaded up all the things that I possibly can, and then in my description you'll see marriage counseling, couples therapy, counseling for cheating, infidelity, etc. And I'm hitting all the top keywords that I possibly can to show up near the top of the search listings for free. So here are the key takeaways. Always be sure that you verify your listing. Add as many photos and videos as you possibly can, and add 5 categories to your listing. Put as many high search keywords as you possibly can in your description. Fill in as many fields as you possibly can, such as your office hours, etc. And you want to repeat this with Microsoft Bing, which has a very similar similar to Google Maps, which is called Bing Maps in places, and they account for 30% of the search results. And I've listed here for you the URL to submit a Microsoft Bing Maps profile. So that concludes our first video in the series, showing you exactly how to create and verify a Google Places profile that will get you on the first page of the search engine results absolutely for free. Bye now.